Greetings, gentle viewers. We're finally back with more Danganronpa. We were told to look forward to falling into despair. But instead, it seems more like we're going to fall into madness as our hero Makoto Naegi woke up in a prison of a school, surrounded by a bunch of mostly crazy people.
Last time we talked to the ultimate pervert, the ultimate shut-in, the ultimate stick in the mud, the ultimate childhood friend, and the ultimate guy who doesn't know what to do with himself.
Wow, that was really good! And so we've still got 10 more people to meet, plus the villain that we're looking forward to. By the way, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm We Square.
And I'm the Opinionator, so Billy?
Yes.
Who do we talk to first? Is it Mondo Owada, Junko Enoshima, she's the fashion star.
Yep.
Kyoko Kirigiri,
Gesundheit.
Chihiro Fujisaki, or Aoi Asahina? Pick one.
That's
Decide.
a good question. Can I use a lifeline?
Who are you gonna ask? This is gonna be a really short episode if we wait for feedback. All right, I'm deciding for you, Kyoko.
Okay.
Besides, I like girls with the silvery, whitey, purple, violet-y hair. That's totally a singular category. Yeah, I agree.
Dots.
Dots.
More dots.
Can I ask you your name?
What a thrilling...
Kyoko Kirigiri.
That's good. She actually answered.
I was curious about that.
The ultimate... Okay, maybe she's the psychic. I'm gonna accuse everybody of being the psychic until we finally run into one.
You'll eventually get it right.
Maybe by process of elimination. Maybe she's the ultimate serial murderer?
The ultimate assassin?
The ultimate anime archetype character?
The ultimate, aloof girl?
Yeah, that might be it. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh?
She's the ultimate mime.
She's not a mime, I hope. Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread, now that I think about it. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them?
The ultimate nothing student.
So, what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
No. I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something or other, right? So, what ultimate whatever it is are you?
What kind of question is that to ask a woman?
I am so freaking awkward and embarrassed by this.
Dots.
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you?
Well, I mean, now that you mention it, I guess you don't have to tell me.
No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Go away.
All right, I'll just go over here now and not really talk to you again. Nice meeting you.
Well, if there ever was a suspicious person here, she's the number one on the list right now.
You know, kind of, yes. I'll tell you who's not suspicious. He-for-me. He tells everyone exactly who he is. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but...
Dots.
Why does she keep saying Dots?
She's the ultimate Dots!
She's not saying anything! Dots isn't nothing! I don't even understand anymore! Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking.
She's the ultimate ice queen.
Excuse me?
You've never heard the term ice queen used to refer to someone?
Oh, Ice Queen. I thought you said
ice cream? My apologies. I really doubt she's the ultimate ice cream.
Probably not. All right, who's next? Let's go with Mondo.
Fine then.
Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
All right. Like I said last time, I bet that Mondo is the most trustworthy person here. Because he's actually got a following and a position of authority.
I like how his eyelashes and his eyebrows look like someone cracked his face with a hammer.
Oh yeah, if you put that together, it's like somebody drew an X over his face. And can I just take a moment to admire that excellent regent? If I could have hair like that, I would be happy, because I would like to have hair. Because I don't. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan.
Just too good.
He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader.
Which means he must actually be the ultimate stand user.
No, he's not gonna be a stand user, I'll be fake.
I'm gonna keep making them references, though.
The game is throwing it right at us.
What is this, the taciturn round?
Yeah, is anybody actually gonna talk to us? Nice to meet you too, Mr. Scary Man. Please don't murder me. It does look like somebody drew an X. I just can't get that X on his face out of my mind.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
It's like a corn on the cob.
Oh my god.
Except it's kind of got that little ice cream scoop thing at the very end, little swirly.
Yeah.
All right, corn on the cob flavored ice cream. I'm never going to say that ever again. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea.
Right? He seems like a pretty cool dude, actually.
Yeah, he wasn't hostile or
I mean,
anything.
he even said nice to meet you, albeit rather aggressively, but you know.
That is true. All right, this time I'll actually let you pick.
Oh, let's just go with I. Okay, fine.
We'll go. Okay, no, who was it?
Aoi.
Aoi it is. She actually seems nice, unlike the last two people.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
We'd assume she was the ultimate manager.
Is it normal for people to call the last, syllables of your name as a nickname? Because,
Yeah, that's...
Ishimaru said call him Taka, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's kind of normal.
I guess I've never really noticed that.
The ultimate swimming pro. That's right, you had said that.
Yeah.
That's totally it. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro.
You see, the secret is her hair. She's got it up there like that, but when she swims, it spins like a propeller.
But wouldn't that mean she'd need to, be swimming with her head in the rear and her legs in the front?
No, it works the other way, too, if you put it in the front, as long as it's shaped properly.
This is a highly scientific point of view. That must be it. Clearly, nothing but realism and data has informed that comment. The combination of her ability, appearance, and, proportions has been widely discussed online.
I'm sure. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot.
Makoto Naegi.
Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that.
No, not something like that. It is
You got
that.
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Are you actually stupid?
She's the ultimate airhead.
Ultimate airhead.
Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi.
She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something.
I've heard of that before. Like that sort of, memorization mnemonic?
I mean, yeah, that's a mnemonic. A physio-mnemonic learning tactic?
Something like that?
I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But that does seem kind of... Yeah, she's an airhead. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times.
Is that so? Okay. I'm glad you've told me that. I've never heard of that before in my life.
Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name?
You spell it exactly like it sounds, except we're talking about a foreign language, so this is awkward.
Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
You're not even gonna remember me in 15 minutes, are you? Although, to be fair, my kanji is really bad, too.
Sure, I'll remember you, Makuhita. Wait, that sounds like something else.
Okay.
That's a Pokemon reference. Anyway, glad to meet you.
Of course it's a Pokemon reference, Billy. Sure. Same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. At least she's nice. All right. Chihiro.
Chihiro.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
You know, she's the most normal-looking person here.
I've noticed this art style, but they've all got rings in their eyes. Some of them more than others.
More prominently? No, the prominence actually is just determined by the color of the eye.
Well, no, Ishikawa had several rings in his eyes.
Okay, but it was also like a red eye. And,
That's
and
right.
Black on red looks like really vibrant, and it's like really obvious. That's just an art style thing.
I was just pointing it out.
It is kind of interesting though. It really draws you to their eyes, and in this particular art style, the eyes are really large. So.
Yeah.
Ah, the ultimate programmer. That is the opposite of what I was expecting.
We were expecting, like, the psychic or something.
Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you. Finally, a normal person I can talk to. Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before?
No. We've already gotten the ultimate childhood friend earlier.
Maybe we have the second ultimate childhood friend? Is Makoto Naegi actually the ultimate collector of childhood friends?
No. He has the ultimate face that you think you've seen before.
My God, that's it! No, that's not even a joke! That's it! He's so average that everybody thinks they've seen someone just like him because he looks just like everyone else you've ever seen.
He's so generic looking.
God, poor Makoto! I'm so sorry, man!
Ah, but it makes making friends pretty easy.
I guess that is true, yeah. I don't think so. I remember that. We just met for the first time, which is why I said, nice to meet you. You understand the language I'm using actually reflects my experiences? I mean, try to think about it a little bit.
I'm
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Good point. Sorry.
you made her cry, you monster.
She wears her heart on her sleeve. You don't have to apologize for that.
She's the ultimate open book.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer.
You know, for being stuck in this facility like that, seems like a good thing to have.
Assuming we would have access to something we could use to program. But
Yeah.
that's got to come up, like her technical ability.
Yeah.
She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans.
I bet it does.
Hey, so listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right?
You know, I'm pretty sure she's going to be the most distrustful one. Like, this is all a ruse.
Huh. Well, everyone else has basically been honest, so that could be the case.
Yeah, but they can't all be honest. They're not all going to be... Well, maybe they will, but...
So we shouldn't trust anybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. The only person I think we can trust is Makoto.
Oh,
Because
right.
there is Makoto. But there's no guarantee that we can trust him either.
That's true, considering what type of game this is.
More than one visual novel I've played has used that. Well, only really more than one.
Still.
Two. Truth be told, this type of strategy is really effective on me. Chihiro, I mean.
Yeah.
That type of personality. No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Mainly I was talking to this other person who's in my head, I guess.
Zach?
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore this.
Huh?
Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything. Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me.
She is too innocent. I'm instantly suspicious of her.
I don't know! It's kind of making my heart melt, man!
Yeah, but this is what you're weak to.
I am weak to it, yeah. I'm glad.
So that I can betray you later.
She's so dreamy. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her.
And now the best for last. The door. No, I'm just kidding.
What? Alright.
Hi,
Ah!
I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Please don't smile like that ever again! I mean, ultimate fashionista. That was it.
Yeah.
Junko Enoshima. Anybody would recognize this one.
Right?
Okay, look. Like, compared to the last couple of girls that we've talked to who have really normal type of looks and reactions and personalities, I mean, I'm not talking about Toko Fukawa, but at least it's understandable that she's a paranoid schizophrenic shut-in who's possibly a sociopath.
Right.
Who writes famous romance novels.
Well, you know.
Junko, like, despite, like, that super cute face and her... I'll just say fashion. Despite that, doesn't that look like bizarre? The way she's throwing out the peace sign and like the shark-like mouth.
Kind of seems strained. Also, one of her eyebrows is sharply arched as well.
Like,
this seems like she's just kind of enduring this personality.
I get the complete opposite. That maybe she's actually kind of mean.
Right. What I mean is that she's acting friendly and nice, and that's so counter to her that she's struggling with it.
Okay, that's
what I meant.
Okay, that's real possible. It looks to me like she's the sort of person who would be dripping with venom.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, everything is so sharp. One or both or none of those two thoughts will be correct. See, look, she looks completely different, especially in the bottom left. And kind of the one in the top right or top left with the assets. It's like she has this...
the fine arts.
The fine arts. She has this really smooth, kind of round look to her physicality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whereas in person, she seemed, at least with that single expression that we're basing this entire conversation on, it was like sharp. I'm just interested to see how this works.
Yeah.
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped.
I knew it! You're a slob and a piece of crap, aren't you? With a terrible personality.
I'll kill you.
Photoshopped?
Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk.
Oh, so they aren't real, just like you.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed. Or disgusted, jeez.
I mean, what? Is she not actually as girly?
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos.
It's true!
If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours.
Well, the fact is that most people look normal.
Yeah.
And celebrities look normal too.
Yes. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain.
And she does have freckles, but
Yep.
I can't remember if she had them on the magazine
She had makeup
cover.
on. Like she had blush on her cheeks and that sort of thing, so you wouldn't
okay.
be able to see the freckles.
Yeah, there we go. Oh.
Never meet your heroes.
So many dreams are getting crushed today. Like my dream of having a normal school life. Or a normal life.
Speaking of adjustments, her fine arts were obviously adjusted too.
That is very true. I would say that Aoi has everybody beat in that regard. Okay. Those four over there are the only ones left.
And who? Oh, she doesn't have a last name, huh?
Celeste. She just looks like a maid. It's possible she's the ultimate maid. Yasuhiro Hagakure.
The guy that looks like me in the morning.
Yeah, he really does. It's kind of like your hair, just less
Curly?
less tamed.
Yeah.
Byakuya Togami. Something about that name Byakuya. I mean, are any real people in Japan actually named Byakuya?
Probably not. I knew her name was Sakura. I just felt it in my heart.
Okay.
Because of course you would name someone who looks like that Sakura. One of the most delicate sounding names.
Let's just go right to Sakura Ogami then,
Okay.
shall we?
I am Sakura Ogami.
Not the voice I was expecting.
Okay. I'm trying to come up with a reaction, but I don't need one, do I?
No. The ultimate steroid user.
Ah, the ultimate martial artist. She sure looks like she's very powerful. It's like if you take Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star and then... oh, jeez. I almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. I'm sure that she could crush me to death with her nose. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one.
You should see the bear that gave her those scars.
I mean, that's pretty good for being in like 11th or 12th grade. I'm sure she has in fact fought bears with only her right arm.
This is so ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous, I'm not even finding it strange.
I know, she fits in with everyone else.
Well, no, I think she's more ridiculous than everyone else, and it's kind of like looped around on the ridiculous-o-meter.
Yeah.
It's looped from the super ridiculous to the completely normal. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates. The famed missing link.
Maybe don't say that out loud, Makoto. Just some advice.
I am not going to accuse her of being Bigfoot. You don't need to worry. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs.
I bet she's a big softie.
What on earth is soft about her?
Her luxurious hair?
I bet it's more like steel. She's probably come up with a way to train even her hair follicles. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey, you.
Yes, ma'am. I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right about that of an extremely ordinary high school student.
Forgive me for being average.
What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner.
Thank God. I may yet live until tomorrow. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me.
Dear God, her and Mondo are going to start flirting or something.
Hey, I love your hair.
I love her hair.
Speaking of hair,
In fact,
Yasuhiro!
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Hero,
the
eh?
ultimate bum.
So he's the psychic, the ultimate clairvoyant!
He uses his hair to capture psychic signals.
Yeah, it's like an antenna writhing with his spiritual power. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community. The psychic community?
What?
The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Ah, okay. I give up.
You already tried and failed? You are such a failure. Huh? What happened?
Serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it.
Saw what?
A guardian angel with a crazy perm, chasing after Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish in its mouth. Oh my God, it is Mondo and Sakura!
Yeah.
And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. That'll be $50. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You did make all that up! That sounded like it might have actually been related to this game, but you're going to kill me with your hair. I'm getting kind of afraid.
But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization.
What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school. Besides, Lemuria is totally fictional. Everything about it's all been completely debunked by science.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21.
Bah!
I've been held back a few times, and, well, it's a long story.
Few times. Yeah, I bet that is a long story. About, I don't know, 4 or 5 years long.
I'm still technically in junior high. Hello, senpai.
All right.
We need to save the normal guy for last.
Oh no, he's going to be a real jerk.
Yeah, just look at his posture.
He's the cool guy.
Yeah.
Although, I really like the cool guy archetype. But anyway, speaking of things that I like, those glorious curls.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Celestia Ludenberg,
Okay.
the ultimate gambler.
Not what I would have expected.
It's just it's the frilly thing in her hair.
She just might be into that.
Celestia What? Ludenberg. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
You don't have to be Japanese to go to this school, right?
Of course. Why do you ask?
I don't believe you.
If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? And notice the black nails.
She's also got one of those little metal, like, claw things on her finger.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. And then bell earrings.
I think we found our second suspicious person.
Possibly. I mean, she's so suspicious, it makes her less suspicious.
Yeah.
Which actually means that she could be more suspicious.
Oh
Whoa!
God, no!
The spiral of causality! I feel like
You
I'm
just
a
wanted to
princess...
fit a spiral joke in there, didn't you?
Also, I feel like I wanted to make a Princess Bride joke there, but you totally beat me with the spirals. I don't know what you are talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her.
She's killed people with that hair.
The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet.
And as the ultimate gambler, she's going to have the ultimate poker face, which means I'm also even more suspicious, because she's not going to... Like, what we see from her is probably not going to be what she actually thinks or reacts.
That's a really good observation. I bet you're right about that. So, obviously this game has way over-the-top hyperbole. I mean, the sky is blue, the sun is yellow. But thinking about this, kind of like we did with some of the last people, never lost a bet. What does that mean? Does that mean that she only bets when she knows she's going to win? Or that if she makes a bet...
that it comes true.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually that sort of causal thing.
No. I think she's just sharp enough to know when she's going to win a bet.
And does that mean that, say, she would never lose a hand of poker?
That or she cheats?
Or does that mean that she can lose hands just like everybody else at poker, but is going to win the game? We don't know. We'll get the details.
Yeah.
That way we'll know how much hyperbole she's got. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, there we go.
Yeah.
Everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. You were right.
Yep.
They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars.
She's got 2 titles.
The ultimate gambler and the Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it.
No. I think Queen of Liars is because of that poker face, like I was telling you.
No, I bet you're right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I imagine.
Yeah, I hadn't put it together quite when you said it.
It was your idea, man.
I know.
I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on her.
No, you're right. There's clearly... Well, we don't even know why any situation... We can't comment on the situation very much.
No, we're just commenting on our first impressions, really.
There's no point on commenting on the situation because as soon as we're done talking to Byakuya...
I'm sure we'll be informed of the situation.
Exactly. So, Byakuya, let's go. The ultimate affluent progeny.
The heck does that mean?
It means he's rich, good-looking, cool, and skilled at everything. You know, I mean...
The ultimate pretty boy.
Yeah, the ultimate pretty boy. The ultimate archetypical rival character.
Yeah.
that means that we're going to join forces in the end.
Oh, of course.
I, the undervalued average guy, and Byakuya, the super cool nihilist. Rivals always team up towards the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or halfway through.
Well, I mean, technically we should be teaming up with everyone at different points. That's kind of how these games generally work.
Maybe? I mean, yes. Hi! Nice to meet you! That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard!
Really?
But there isn't really anything I can do about it.
Worse than the Ultimate Ice Queens.
No. He was like, I'm Byakuya Togami. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The end. Even among the Ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. I gotta take a second. I understand that it says progeny, but I read it as, or processed it as prodigy. But it's actually progeny.
What's...
That means...
That means he's the son of something.
Yeah,
okay.
he's something's offspring, but that means...
I was reading that as prodigy, too.
Right, that means it's not necessarily that he's super talented, which he very well probably is, because he's the ultimate affluent progeny.
He's already managing businesses.
But it means that due to this title, the source of his ultimateness comes from his family.
Yes.
From his lineage.
Lineage, yeah.
I mean, that's important because that means his lineage is what gives him his strength,
yeah,
not his personality, which may actually reflect something that's actually a personal conflict that he has.
Right.
That's everything I learned about him from that Hope's Peak Academy thread online.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you.
His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training.
Okay, well then.
And with that, all the introductions are done. Still gonna take me a while to process everything about everyone, but that's what the whole game is for!
Exactly!
Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something.
Okay, time to get down to business. To defeat the Huns! This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Who are you calling a monkey?
That was a pretty obscure reference, man.
What can I say?
Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something.
Maybe the giant gate and gun cameras behind you all.
Or the fact that we've all apparently been kidnapped.
Yeah.
I mean, what is all this about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right?
So it's the same for everybody else? I'm assuming.
Well, the same is true for all of us.
Boy, this is exactly the same as 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, isn't it? What? Seriously?
Cue the ominous thunder.
Seriously?
Just after each of us got into the main hall, we lost consciousness.
Oh, that ominous thunder, by the way, is actually coming from outside, not the game.
But right. I assumed they would have figured that out. Why would there suddenly be ominous thunder in a game, Damon?
Well, I mean, if you hear a storm, it's because there's a storm. Just want to point this out. Actually, we're going to protect against a power surge, which is pretty likely. We'll be right back.
All right, we've defended ourselves against the wrath of Thor.
Kuwabara. I couldn't help it.
Just after each of us got into the main hall, we lost consciousness.
So it is the same for everyone.
And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right?
That's absolutely it. Interesting how that might also mean that every one of our so-called ultimate students arrived individually at a different time. That's not necessarily the case, but but if it is...
Yeah, I mean, there's no... I made a big deal about knockout gas, but there could be a supernatural element to this.
Well, I mean, I suspect it's more like knockout gas. No, I wasn't heading in a supernatural direction.
Oh, you mean a different... Okay,
No. What I meant was, if this is the case, which it is possible, everyone may have arrived by themselves.
Right.
And nobody else was ever around.
I see. I see what
if that's the case, that's an important detail worth noting. But we don't know that that's the case. I'm just suspecting.
Right.
But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that?
That's what you're focusing on as being weird?
Gosh! Do you guys think that maybe something funny is going on? Is that a machine gun mounted on that security camera in our school? Boy, what's happening?
Piece of shit!
Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. Some of us more than others. He looks like he's about to cry.
I like how it looks like he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
And either that or like a vein is about to like pop out and shower you with bullet-powered blood or something.
And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? That is clearly a violation of school policy.
Well, we don't know the school policy. You don't know it yet. You don't know what's a violation yet.
Are you sassing me?
No, sir. Yeah, we're all locked in and under surveillance, and most of the rooms are closed off.
Yeah.
There's even bars.
Yeah. But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing. Even my cell phone.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. PDA? PDA?
Personal data assistant.
Dude!
What did you think it was? Public display of affection?
No! No! What is this, like 2004?
What? It doesn't matter what the object is. You can still call it a PDA.
I haven't heard the word PDA since Blackberries were popular.
Well, maybe she's old-fashioned like that. Why you gotta shame her? And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
Yeah.
Clearly a fire violation.
Yeah, Vault X.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. There also weren't gun-mounted cameras either.
Can somebody please point out the gun-mounted cameras?
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing there?
Aww.
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something.
Yes, I suspect that is... No, not a crime. The question...
Something illegal. I think she means something illegal is going on.
No, of course. For instance, we know that this is a government-funded, government-run school that selects people, so it could be something like Battle Royale.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. Like, they've gathered all the ultimates to find out who is the ultimate of the ultimate, and then use them in some faction.
Yeah, possibly. That is a strong possibility.
Is it like...
What? Like a kidnapping?
Obviously so.
Yeah. You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
I would say this is not really a school, yes?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up.
Dude, do you have any insights? Can you
Why are
glean
you
any...
asking me?
Well, you are the ultimate clairvoyant, so...
Nah, dude, it doesn't work like that. I can't just turn it on like a switch. I gotta be in the right mood.
Actually, that's probably true.
I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure. You know, guns.
Thinking about it like that, that could be legitimate. I understand that what I am about to say is completely factually incorrect, but it is an idea worth exploring for a moment. This obviously is what the school really is for.
Yeah.
So, this could be the legitimate way that this school runs things. It's just then we get into like the murders and the...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
You're gonna take it easy no matter what's going on, aren't you?
Yep.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Huh? Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
I love that face.
I love all their faces.
Okay, so about a third of the students have decided this is all business as usual with the unmounted cameras. And yes, you're right. They're all such ultimate ridiculous people that ridiculous things probably do seem more normal. After all, Leon could become the best high school baseball player in Japan without ever practicing, or in fact, even liking the sport.
Yep.
Does he even know the rules? Or is it just...
you hit the ball with the stick, right? And then you run?
a little more complicated than that, but fundamentally...
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night playing video games, so I could use a little shut-eye.
For some reason, I could feel everyone's tension evaporating, and I began to immediately suspect them of being fools. But then, it began. I was wondering if they were going to play the rest.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
That sounds suspiciously like Hifumi.
That's what I was going to say.
Is this like an... No, whatever.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at... right now! Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
Oh my...
This really is like Virtue's Last Reward. I mean, whew, I almost said what the big plot twist was.
Well, thank God you didn't.
As a gag, but
yeah.
I mean, the similarities between this and Virtue's Last Reward are humongous right now.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
And he just walks off to the gym, okay?
Hey, what? You're gonna just take off like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony.
Are you people nuts? Isn't anybody else actually concerned by this?
You should have seen the schools we went to before now.
There are schools like that in Japan?
Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
Dude, the principal isn't wearing a bear costume. No matter how weird of a school with these gag gun cameras.
You know?
Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next.
Hey, is the guy who voices him in English Kaiji Tang? Sounds like it.
Oh. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill me?
Huh?
Wait for me. I want to go with you. That is that then. I'll see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too.
Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before. I couldn't get it out of my mind.
Maybe he has the ultimate common sense.
That...
He's the protag, he has to.
That would be an extremely useful ability. One might even say the ultimate useful ability here. Yeah. And it looked like, fortunately, I wasn't the only one.
This doesn't seem right.
Thank you very much, Sayaka.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However...
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead.
So, basically, all the men wandered off and all the girls stayed here.
No, I'm still here.
I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. Because, as has been stated, I have common sense. And it's something about this music, too.
Yeah.
When you hear this music, you know that ominous dread is all you're going to be feeling. We don't have a choice, though. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Looking at it, you are right. It is like a mix of everybody. But fortunately, fewer than half of the students are so foolish as to just walk off without a second thought. Well,
That's only because you're here.
I suppose...
Wait! If there's 7 people here, then 7 people left, so there's an odd number. So yeah, because you're here. I gotcha.
Okay, let's start this line over because what we were saying went in like 2 different directions.
Yeah.
Alright, having taken an inventory, fortunately it seems that less than half of the students actually wandered off without a care in the world. I mean, Byakuya may care, but who knows anything about him?
Right? Looks like all the sensible ones are here.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. In any case, 8 of us didn't go, but I'm still worried about these cameras. Let's see if there's anything new about it. Probably not. Yeah, absolutely not. Alright, I wonder if it matters who we actually talk to first. Let's find out. Alright, Sayaka, what do you got?
You're stationed in the center, so something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me?
It's not just you. I wonder if they say different things. No, they don't. Now we have learned basic game mechanics.
They're probably just each going to say one thing.
Yeah. Hifumi?
Well...
Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Just because it sounded like me doesn't mean I'm involved in this. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, I guess if we did put a big bear mask on you, we wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. Sakura, as long as you're with us, I do feel safe.
Speaking of bears.
The ultimate bear!
True. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. How interesting that she says that, but she's waiting for us.
That's just the way the game goes.
Well, no, I understand, but I think she might be staying back here, like, out of concern, maybe?
Yeah, like for everyone else. Okay, there may be something to that.
Listen.
I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right?
That's completely it. There is nothing else.
Shit. What the hell kind of game are they playing?
You and me both, brother.
What the hell? Is this some kind of bad joke?
I'm really glad that you didn't just blindly go along with it. But I figured I was probably going to like Ishimaru. That also probably means he's going to be the first person to die.
No, not Ishimaru.
Alright, Junko?
This is bad.
What was with that announcement? It was like totally creepy. Well, I guess it's time to go.
Okay.
Do you have anything, Vault X?
Bye, guys. Let's go. See, it's bars.
Yeah. It's not like one of those security shutters or anything. They're actual bars coming out of the wall.
So I assume that means that the bars, well, they can't be permanent, especially because the map says it leads to the 2nd floor. But anyway, that's just a detail that I wanted to notice. Actually, thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
So, security shutters, iron bars, and just tape.
Police tape. Or not even really police tape.
Well, it looks like police tape, yeah.
And don't they normally say, like, crime scene on it or something?
Well, yeah, but that's not a crime scene, because good God!
The ultimate thunderstorm, I guess. He wants to be introduced, too.
I love how the rooms come together like that.
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls.
Is that normally an expression that you would use?
Well, I'm a biker.
Yes, sir.
That kind of makes sense, yeah.
That makes sense, though, thinking about it, yeah.
It ain't really that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse.
I believe it.
And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person. Where's the rest of everyone else?
Well, no, they already had gotten to the gym.
I guess this is the room before the gym.
It means there's no staff anywhere.
Yeah.
Gang, if the video suddenly ends without us saying anything, assume we died. We do live in tornado country.
That's true.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good?
You know, the first impression I had of her was pretty bad, but actually I'm starting to like Junko. She really does seem like a pretty normal person, all things considered.
Yeah, yeah. They're just trying to spook us.
It's working!
They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it.
That's not true!
All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If something comes at me, I'll punch it to death.
It figures that for someone so ridiculous looking, that she has a completely normal, wise, stable personality. Though I bet if you make her angry, she will, like, pick up a tank and, like, throw it at a helicopter and then climb a building.
Omae shinderu. Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
At least 8 of us are here, so none of us is gonna look particularly scared if we all come in together, right? Right? It's not just me, right?
Right, yeah, I agree with you.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running!
Well then.
I too shall go. I'm sorry. That laugh cop, that's
Alright, tutorial action!
our favorite type of action.
I really love how this game set it this way. You can press the Y button to... Oh, it's just a normal tutorial that we already did. This school has a lot of TVs, but since we just saw Bear Man on the last TV, this is probably what he's going to use to talk to us, which I believe I said in the last episode.
If he didn't, then all the monsters on our group would just beat him up.
You know, that had never even occurred to me that would be the case, but I bet you're right.
I mean, you know, barring people who obviously aren't physically superior, we've got the ultimate bear, the ultimate biker guy, and, like, I don't know, probably the ultimate rich boy's got some freaking karate training or something too. Who knows?
Either that or he'll pull out a sword or something. They couldn't all just be for that weird school broadcast, could they? All right, Junko, what do you got?
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of swords,
Haha.
a display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside, and that is some really loud thunder.
Right?
Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? It would make sense that there's a lot of trophies everywhere, but what's the sword?
From the ultimate samurai.
So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards.
Dots.
Total silence. I said total silence! You're not supposed to say dots! For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. I say for whatever reason, but I suspect the reason is because...
She's a robot?
She's always calm.
Yeah.
You know, you might be right. The ultimate android?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just imagining that.
Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here?
There's only 15 students.
I think...
You did know that, right?
They're kind of assuming that there's other classes and that sort of thing. I assume is the angle that they're going for here.
Right, but that's what I was saying, is there can't be. Well, maybe she never bothered looking it up online. Maybe she was just
Only you were average enough to do that.
Only Makoto had the average thought to investigate stuff. I'm going through the door.
All right.
Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there.
Everyone.
Just like every other room that I've been to. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo.
See? Told ya. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Why was totally normal highlighted like that? That seems suspicious.
Well, Totally Normal was highlighted because it's such an egregious, ridiculous claim that you're making that it wanted to point it out.
That's fair, that's fair.
Besides, man, you're the only person who thinks this. I suppose if you had psychic powers, you maybe wouldn't need to pay attention to what was going on, because whatever was necessary, you'd just come to you, right?
Maybe he's the ultimate fraud.
I doubt that.
Okay.
Hiro was right, but in a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
I like how Makoto includes himself in that.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello!
So, is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear.
He's really black and white. I thought that was only a stylized thing from the opening cutscene.
What is this music?
And he is so dumb looking.
I am Monokuma!
Yeah.
And I am this school's headmaster.
I don't actually have a hot take to give at this present time because, I mean, everybody who's glanced at Danganronpa has seen Monokuma,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
he's like the icon.
Right, but I am... what can I say? It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not much we can add at the moment.
This is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
And that's saying something.
Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
He looks like a cardboard cutout.
Right?
And like, the outline stroke on his body is only on the white half, and there's nothing on the black half.
That makes sense.
And he's got a really big outie. Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place, and all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
What? That teddy bear can talk?
That is the most terrifying...
Oh, God! Calm down. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Like a remote...
Hey,
Like a remote-controlled doll or something?
I told you already. I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster!
Okay, I'm sorry, sir!
Wah! It moved!
Shit.
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something.
Just like I said, I really like how every time Mondo has one of these voice clips, that he's always like, shit, shit,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
shit, 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 shit.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench.
I don't think you go that deep.
My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it.
So you are remote control.
Shut up.
Barrett!
But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Wah 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 wah.
Well,
Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate.
Now then, moving on, we really must hurry and get started.
I know, we're almost done with the second episode. We haven't got nowheres yet.
come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns? I like how they're all focusing on the bear pun.
You kept us waiting.
That would be too grisly?
That didn't work.
Okay.
I mean, again, isn't this exactly like VLR? Although,
Yeah.
Didn't this come out first?
I believe so, yes.
So that means VLR was exactly like this?
I guess?
I mean, animal mascot character that obviously appears fake, who only appears to a bunch of captured people on a monitor
Yeah.
and speaks in, except in that case it was a rabbit, so speaks in lots of rabbit puns.
Well, actually, he seems to be here at the desk.
I mean,
Not
yeah,
on a monitor, but yeah,
that's true.
You're right,
that's true.
you're right.
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so...
Sorry for commentating, jeez.
He has abandoned the gag.
He's already dropped it. He saw it didn't get much of a response, so he moved on to the next thing.
Good morning!
Everyone, stand at attention and bow, and good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning!
His moral compass, we've been told it was Ultimate Hall Monitor originally.
Yeah.
Like Ultimate Class Rep, I guess, something like that. His instincts are kicking in and turning it into a proper Japanese school ceremony.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like.
Oh, this is going to be the memorable part.
Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world.
Then why is this place called Despair High School?
And to protect such splendid hope,
You're going to kill us all?
you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. I'm sorry, I flubbed that word. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school.
Huh?
Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life,
400 years!
Too bad.
there isn't one. You'll be here forever. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned.
Man, Makoto should not have accepted this invitation. Okay, what is the purpose of this? No, I don't just mean the purpose of Hope's Academy, Hope's Peak Academy and / Despair High School, but what is the purpose of Monokuma telling us this? Is it actually just to terrify us, or to exert power over us, or what? I mean, we don't know where this is going, but...
Probably so we know the stakes and to make us fall into despair.
No, I mean, like, tactically. Tactically. I mean, I guess you're right.
Just to screw with us, I'd imagine.
It does make you fall into despair. Now everybody's going to be like, oh god, you mean we're trapped here forever? But I also wonder if it's a way of instantly trying to say you have no choice but to submit to these rules.
Probably. What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Only the common ones? Hey, do we get video games?
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
It's true.
I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure.
That angry glow is really creepy.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again.
I'm still trying to figure out what the purpose of any of this could be ostensibly.
Yeah,
I understand there's no way I can just guess it randomly, and there's still a lot of information we have to have, but it's like, what's the angle that he's going to take for this? Is anybody even going to actually worry about the why, or are they going to be so focused on the how?
Probably Makoto will worry on the why.
Maybe. Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school? They're there to keep us trapped in here?
That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
I mean, where is this place? We know where Hope's Peak Academy, so-called Hope's Peak, is. But I mean, is this like an underground bunker? Or are we in space?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke.
I mean, this is going to be like a Lord of the Flies, or here's an obscure one, Infinite Revias scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be like everyone is going to turn against each other?
That's the whole point of these sorts of things.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore.
Unbelievable.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics. All of you.
I mean, I was the one being mega suspicious before, but can you blame us at this point for being like, what, are you serious? What?
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up at an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor.
I don't think that's why it is. I'm pretty pretty sure the reason that we're all so skeptical is because we're being talked to by a goddamn black and white teddy bear who's threatened to basically kill us. Because by locking us up in isolation here forever and we'll never be able to leave until we die, that's a death sentence.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you?
Were you expecting us to be happy? Excited? If so, why?
You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you?
Yes, everybody here did choose to come after being invited, but the bill of goods everybody was sold is, if you graduate from here, your life is set. Oh, what if that's true?
Oh, God!
If you graduate from this school, you are set for life.
You're right!
But if you don't graduate from school, okay, maybe they didn't lie.
And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Again, can you blame us?
Hey,
Oh, but you know... I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school.
Don't tell me, our own death.
Really?
actually...
As Headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who'd like to leave.
Don't you ever do the sexy pose with the flower ever again, but it's not like you'll listen to me if I say that. It scared me.
I call it the graduation clause.
Just like I said, you can graduate.
Now then.
Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule.
I bet the way to graduate is to kill everyone else. Be
Bing bong!
Be the last living person here. That's the only thing that makes sense with the non-information that we actually have about this game.
As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school.
Okay. Completely not what I was expecting. It's supposed to be a peaceful communal life, so if someone disrupts...
By killing.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
He's getting to that, I'm sure.
And why would that be graduation for disrupting the order that they want? Because what they really want is for you to graduate. Okay, got it.
Yeah. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know. If one person were to murder another...
Now, does that mean if someone successfully murders another person and gets away with it, then they have graduated and get to leave?
Maybe.
And what's the purpose of that? What does that create?
Well, if this is like Battle Royale, the winner of Battle Royale became an assassin for the government. So maybe there's something similar to that. The government's looking for an ultimate person who's willing to kill someone else.
Who is already extremely exceptional and has conquered an unforgiving scenario.
Yes.
I think that's very, very, very plausible.
I also think it's very plausible.
Good job. Murder?
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that.
Are you sure you're not Hifumi in there?
The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
My God, this is insane! A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave? As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh?
No, catching a salmon with my bare hands would be pretty awesome, actually.
I could do it. Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. Or despair.
Wow. This hasn't really come up yet, but anybody who's seen any of our Persona, has seen any part of our Persona playthrough, probably knows we have absolutely no tolerance for behavior like this. This is crap. I hate it.
Complete and utter.
Anybody who actually participates in this, that is not acceptable.
No tolerance.
It's just we have not actually had a chance to bring this up. I just wanted to throw it out before we start getting into the big ethics stuff later.
Yeah.
Extreme!
And I just find that so darn exciting.
I bet you do.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other? To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
That's not how this works!
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah, stop blabbering on with all that nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering?
Whoa.
Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go. Let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over.
Oh, God.
Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead. Go on a killing spree.
What if we all just kill you instead?
I've already said I'm a robot. All right. Come on. How long you gonna keep this up?
You know?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick?
I'm right.
Yeah,
right?
because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like...
Sorry, man.
Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. I'm gonna punch that bear with my bare hands.
Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like the thunder outside this house, possibly striking in the empty field across the street. There was did you see the huge flash?
No, I didn't.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What? You mean like your hair?
Hey, don't touch my hair!
You son of a bitch.
What?
Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom! It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air.
Oh my god!
He flew at Monokuma fast and straight as a bullet! He locked on to his target. Whoa!
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell.
You know, I was expecting Monokuma to be bigger.
Well, no, he just kind of popped up on top of the desk.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds.
What? Violence against the Headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
You know, in Battle Royale, when a student first stood up to the teacher in the beginning, he was killed straight out.
Yeah,
so that might be what's going to happen to Mondo.
Oh, surely not. Surely
I
not.
don't know.
We have to stand up to this. But I mean, that would be the way to actually enforce the discipline in like a yes, we're serious kind of thing.
Yeah.
But by the way, school regulations, who cares? There's another way to look at this. If every one of us is indeed trapped, unless we start murdering people... No, I'm going to save this for later.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to it. You guys know I'm going to come back to it.
Shut the fuck up. Let me out of here, I swear to Christ.
Yes?
Is there like a bomb planted in a bracelet or something?
Hey, damn it.
What, no smart-ass comeback this time?
Piece of shit.
Oh, he's the bomb. Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out. Get rid of it.
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it!
Oh, is it really gonna happen already? I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did...
Whew! The hell?
It really is remote controlled then, so it doesn't matter if we beat up Monokuma or not.
Yeah.
So what's the penalty then? I was expecting that the bomb might have actually been Mondo.
Oh yeah, like in him or something?
Yeah. I mean, what a better way
They hit it in his pompadour.
Well, maybe. Like, what a better way to start off the game than by just blowing somebody up.
Well, yeah, I expected him to die too, but thankfully, the ultimate assassin or whatever she is, that sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up.
There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I'd never seen anything like it. Incidentally, any exposure to any sound above 150 decibels, I believe, no matter how momentary, is enough to permanently damage your hearing. Just a tidbit. What do you want?
Side fact of the day, you know?
Yeah. But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma.
That noise.
There's another one?
Damn you.
Son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course!
Well, yes. I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little spot on the butt. I'll shove a bomb up it.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes.
Wonderful. There has to be a limit.
Maybe. I mean, there might be some like hatch or something that they can just put more in.
Like a factory or maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
a Monokuma factory in the basement.
It's just like, that would seem like one viable tactic is to actually attempt to destroy them all.
Yeah, that does seem legitimate. And that would certainly stop that, but it wouldn't... I guess it would overall improve the situation.
Well, no, I mean, in order to really talk about that, we need more information.
Yeah.
And I think this isn't the right time
Okay.
for it. But, I mean, all throughout playing, like, any of the Zero Escape series, I was always game planning out what the characters should do. And every so often, they actually did it. Everybody should always pick ally. For God's sake, just pick ally! But I digress.
Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere.
Thank you for bringing this up.
And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all saw what just happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment, that's just wrong.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh?
No.
As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally, we call it the E-Handbook.
Oh my god, it's right out of the late 90s!
Yes, well, moving on, I can see no one's impressed by that. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it.
So, are you saying that development on Monokuma started in the 90s with the sorts of 90s cultural references, and then it took that long to do whatever this project was, so everybody else was still stuck in the 90s?
Oh, I don't freaking know.
The biggest stretch ever that I don't really mean!
When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, or the person holding it. It'll keep on ticking.
What if we start hitting it with a hammer?
And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand any impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant.
Thanks for addressing that the moment I asked.
You're welcome. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys?
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated.
I'm assuming that the penalty is gonna be for real.
Death by Monokuma.
But it's gonna have to happen eventually.
Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, that's true, but there is something a level of something like proportionality of response.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Also, don't you love how the flag behind me makes it look like I'm wearing a little crown? I do.
It really does.
Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye.
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya.
And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock.
So guys, how would you define what we just experienced?
What the crap?
How? What? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill?
Someone's not gonna have any problem with this latter part.
What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to just calm down. Everyone look away from me for 2 seconds. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have 2 choices.
Kill or die? I don't accept that, but let's go into this exposition then.
Choice number 1 is that we stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die.
No, that is not... That is an option.
Those are the options that we are being presented with.
That is an option, yes.
And the other choice is...
Indeed.
If we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right?
That's...
But killing someone, that's...
We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other. This is just... What is this?
It's like something out of a manga, right? Don't you know about how this works? I thought you were good at this.
I don't write those kind of stories.
I guess not.
A lie is what it is. All those ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this?
What do you mean?
Of course no one's going to respond to that.
To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. I mean, imagine what you have to deal with in this situation is not only fear for fear because of the situation, which causes like stress and naturally makes you afraid, but also fear of being killed.
Yeah.
You suddenly don't think you can trust anyone. You begin to consider the idea, now I can't kill anybody, you think.
Right.
But maybe they can.
And surely you would defend yourself.
Sure, and does that count? Would that count? If I just wait around and try and pick fights and kill someone in self-defense, I killed them, right? Is that a murder? I didn't do anything wrong.
But if you kill someone, what about everyone else? Are they going to believe it was in self-defense?
Well, of course, that's something that's important.
Yeah.
Then suddenly everyone here is looking at everyone else, thinking, oh, scary guys like Mondo or Sakura.
Yeah.
Oh, or
Chihiro. I'm sorry, what?
Or Tolko.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to be capable of killing people. Or Celeste.
Yeah.
But maybe someone like Sayaka isn't. Anyway, this is the sort of stuff that should be going through everyone's mind. Although I'm sure that surely like 7 or 8 of them at the very least have to have this idea of, I am not getting involved in this.
Right.
Surely
right.
a few of them. But how would we know who those people are? Who really is trustworthy? Everybody here has gotten to the top of their game in some field.
Yeah.
And they have done so at such a young age. The type of ambition and drive and discipline it takes.
And and like
that,
psychology.
Like that might be enough to make them consider something extreme right off the bat. But we'll be talking a lot about that. A great deal, I'm sure, later. That's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. This is way more succinct than what I just said.
Yeah.
We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, it's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair.